Hello friends and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a super special Peppa Pig episode, Rooftop Garden Adventure. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have a secret garden high up in the sky? Well, Peppa and her family are about to find out. Get ready for a story full of flowers, buzzing bees, and a wonderful surprise. Let's get started. The story begins on a beautiful sunny day. Peppa and George are playing in their garden when Mummy Pig calls out, "Peppa, George, would you like to visit Granny and Grandpa Pig?" Peppa and George shout, "Yes, please." They love visiting their grandparents, so everyone hops into their little red car. Daddy Pig starts the engine, and off they go, singing their favorite Bing Bong song all the way. It's always an adventure when the pig family goes on a trip. Soon, they arrive at a big tall building. Peppa looks up and asks, "Mummy, is this where Granny and Grandpa live?" Mummy Pig smiles and says, "Yes, Peppa, they live at the very top. This is a bit different from their usual house with a garden, isn't it?" Peppa and George are very curious. They all go inside and get into a lift. Peppa loves pressing the buttons in the lift. "Can I press the button for the top floor, please?" she asks. "Of course, Peppa," says Daddy Pig. Peppa presses the button. Up, up, up they go. The lift ride itself is an exciting part of the adventure. When the lift doors open, Granny and Grandpa Pig are there to greet them with big hugs. "Hello, my little ones," says Granny Pig. "Welcome to our new home." Peppa looks around. It's a lovely flat, but she notices something is missing. "Granny," she says, "where is your garden?" "That's a very good question, Peppa." Granny and Grandpa Pig always had a wonderful garden with lots of vegetables and flowers. Grandpa Pig chuckles and says, Our garden is a secret. It's a very special kind of garden." "A secret garden?" Now Peppa and George are even more excited. Where could it possibly be? Grandpa Pig leads them to a door. "Our garden is just through here," he says with a twinkle in his eye. He opens the door, and what do they see? Sunshine and fresh air. They are on the roof. And it's not just any roof. It's a beautiful rooftop garden. Peppa's eyes open wide. "Wow," she gasps. There are pots and planters everywhere, filled with colorful flowers, green leafy vegetables, and even some yummy-looking strawberries. George says, "Dinosaur, grr." Oh, George thinks it's a jungle. It's just as exciting as one. Granny Pig shows Peppa the bright red tomatoes growing on a vine. "We can pick these for our lunch," she says. Peppa loves picking vegetables. She carefully picks a round, juicy tomato. Then, Grandpa Pig shows them the lettuces. They look so green and crunchy. Peppa thinks the rooftop garden is the best garden ever. It's like a little patch of the countryside right in the middle of the city. What a clever idea from Granny and Grandpa Pig. Suddenly they hear a buzzing sound. "What's that noise?" "Asks Peppa." Grandpa Pig points to a small wooden box. "That's our beehive, Peppa," he explains. "The bees help our flowers grow, and they make delicious honey for us." Peppa sees the little bees flying from flower to flower, collecting nectar. They are very busy workers. Peppa learns that bees are very important for gardens. She watches them, careful not to get too close. "Hello, busy bees," she whispers. Next, it's time to water the plants. Grandpa Pig gives Peppa and George their own little watering cans. This is Peppa's favorite job in the garden. She carefully waters the daisies and the pansies, making sure every flower gets a little drink. Splash, splash, splash. She sings. George loves watering too, but he ends up watering his own boots more than the plants. "George, you've got muddy puddles on the roof," giggles Peppa. Everyone laughs. Even on a rooftop, you can always find a muddy puddle if you try hard enough. After all their hard work in the garden, Granny Pig says, "Time for lunch." They all go inside and Granny Pig makes a delicious salad with the fresh tomatoes and lettuce they just picked. They even have some of the honey from the bees on their bread. "This is the best salad in the whole world," says Peppa, munching happily. "That's because we grew it ourselves," says Grandpa Pig proudly. Eating food that you've grown yourself always tastes extra special, doesn't it? After lunch, Peppa and George go back out to the rooftop garden to play. They find a little scarecrow standing in one of the pots. "Who's this?" asks Peppa. "That's Mr. Scarecrow," says Grandpa Pig. "He's here to stop the cheeky birds from eating our seeds." Peppa thinks Mr. Scarecrow looks very friendly. She gives him a little wave. It's so much fun discovering all the little surprises in this amazing garden in the sky. As the sun begins to set, it's time for Peppa and her family to go home. "Thank you for showing us your secret garden," says Peppa, giving Granny and Grandpa Pig a big hug. "We had a wonderful time." Daddy Pig agrees. "It's a fantastic garden. It just goes to show, you can have a garden anywhere." On the way home in the car, Peppa can't stop talking about the rooftop garden, the busy bees, and the yummy tomatoes. She decides that when she grows up, she wants a secret rooftop garden too. What a brilliant day of discovery and family fun. And that's the end of our wonderful rooftop garden adventure. Wasn't that a lovely story? It shows us that with a little bit of imagination, you can create a beautiful piece of nature wherever you are. Peppa learns so much about plants, bees, and growing your own food. Thank you so much for watching with us today. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun Peppa Pig episodes. We can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye for now.